Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Diana with the Paper Pineapple, and today I have my December daily album completely done. So this is my 2021 December daily album. So we're just going to go ahead and go do a little quick flip through. This is the front of my album. I have other videos showing you how I put all this stuff together. It's just a doily and a wooden veneer. And this is the spine. I decided to do something different this past year, and I just put the year, and I just made this little dangle, and this is just a little star shaker pocket and a little white tassel, so it hangs over that way, and it has little snowflakes in the star. Matches the front of the album. And let's go ahead and see inside. This right here, I have all of my Christmas cards. I still have more that I have on my shelf to put in. And then this is from Merry Mail from Amparo. And I just quickly jotted down some things that happened during the month. I didn't list everything, just a little synopsis of the month. Excuse me, this is my first page here. I just used a transparency and a cut file. I just used that from the Ali Edwards December prep party. Did a little bow and added a wooden veneer, and then I added a picture of all of us, including all of our doggies. So I like that. Then this is my reason why. I do have a video of my front page, my intro pages, and my days 1 through 8, I believe, so you can go ahead and check those out. I'm just going to quickly just go through it because I've already have a video. You can go ahead and look that up in my playlist, December Daily 2021 playlist. Here's story number 1, and then this is story number 2. This I decided to use Ali Edwards' idea with the pocket, and so I made my own. I did download these from the December Daily Prep Party free printable downloads, and did one for each one of my family, and I added pictures of all of us with our answers to the questions. So go ahead and added that, and that's story number 2. Story number 3 is about the Christmas tree, and then I do journal about what happened while we were decorating, and here's a little hidden journaling. And then did a little tag with the kids decorating the tree. This is a free cut file by Traci Reed. I do have that linked in that other video showing my first pages. You guys can go ahead and check it out if you guys are still working on your December dailies. Story number 4 is our outdoor Christmas celebration. And so I journaled about it here. Did a little flip up this way. And that was that. Story number 5 was at our Christmas church award party or dinner party, and my son participated in the Christmas program. He's a little E right there. And then this is a picture of us in a sled. Story number 6, I do have a tutorial on this policy envelope. You can check that out, how to make your own. And here are my kids' Santa letters. Day 7 was celebrating my daughter's birthday. She turned 14, and here we just have a couple of pictures of her day, and then of her and her cake, and a picture of her and her friends. I like this story with all the different little pockets, and I did sew myself. They're not perfect stitching, but the wonky stitches give it character, right? Day 8 was an interactive waterfall, and I do have this linked in that video of what tutorial I use so that you can make your own. I think Choux Puff Creations, something like that. I have her linked so you can watch the video to make your own. Now this is new because I haven't shown any of this, but this is not a story, but this is a picture. Well, I order Christmas cards, and I always keep one for myself because I like to see my Christmas cards over the years. And I do end up making a Christmas newsletter that I do send out to friends and family. And this is volume 9. I've been doing it for 9 years. So that's always nice to have. Story number 9 was about our Christmas socks, and here we have everyone with their little socks, and I just kind of journaled a little bit in the center there and added a 9. Story 10 is about all the Happy Mail and presents that I've got over during the month of December. Here I participated in Paper Talk card swap, and this is a card that I received from Althea. Super cute. And then a little what is it called, ornament tag kit that she put together for me so that I can assemble on my own. And these are chocolates from my dear friend Blossom, and she also gifted me some other little gifts. And then this is a Happy Mail package from Amparo from Spain, and here is that one card that I have in the front. I absolutely love it. And so yeah, this is story number 10. Story number 11 is documenting my daughter and I. It was our first girls trip, and so it was pretty fun to document this trip. Just going on the road, eating out. This is a picture of us at the view from our window, the hotel that we were at. And it says, love you to the North Pole and back. For most of my pages, I use Make It Merry from Simple Stories for the main part of my album. There's other pieces that I've used, other collections as well, but mainly I used Make It Merry. And so then this is a little flip out, just has a little hinge here, and it says Jingle All the Way, bells will be ringing. And here is just documenting a couple pictures from the competition, and they placed first place, and so now they're going to go to nationals, and they will be participating this year in a couple of other competitions. So super excited for them. And just close this little hinge here. Well, I'll close it later. Day 12, story 12, not day, story 12 is my husband and I went to our first ugly sweater party. And here's us. You can't really tell our Christmas sweaters, but I thought they were still cute, even though they're supposed to be ugly. I just added this and number 12, and here just journaled a little bit about the party. It was also a wet elephant, and it was funny because my husband bought the Red Ryder, you know, like the Christmas Story movie where they had that gun, the BB gun, and so it was funny because his gift kept getting swiped from everybody. Everybody wanted it. Thought that was fun. I had to get a picture of his friend Teddy. And then they had alligator. Can you believe that? Yeah, I didn't have any of that, but yeah, they had it, so I had to take a picture because I got to remember this. Story number 13 is just documenting a Christmas playlist. This, I believe I got this idea from one of the gals. I can't remember who it was, but from the December daily prep party. They were showing us how to document our Christmas playlist, and I thought, oh, that is so cute. I have to scrap lift that. So I made this and made it my own, added my own little embellishments and the top songs that we liked. And so I made that. Story 14 is documenting my son's winter program. Now this year they didn't do it in person. They did it online, and so it was so cool because we got to see every one of the individual classes sing their songs. And so I put little arrows of where my sons were at. And then I journaled about it on this card. But I take that other than having none, because the year before we had no Christmas party, no Christmas winter program. So I will take that over none. So that was pretty neat. This is just documenting our wrapping paper for the year, and I just put that's a wrap. What I like to do for my kids, I like to get a wrapping paper roll for each of my kids. And so I wrap all their gifts with their one. So this is my daughter Jocelyn's, this is my son Eli's, and this is my son Uriah's, and then this is for Santa gifts. So so they all know when they go under the Christmas tree, I tell them which one is theirs, and they already know which gifts are there to unwrap. So that is a tradition that I have with my kids. The next one is the holiday movies. This is another idea that I got from one of the gals from the December daily prep party as well. I don't remember who did it, but I really thought that it was really great and it was simple. These are the new movies that we watched this year. A Boy Called Christmas, 8-Bit Christmas. I purchased this one new for my kids so they saw it. We watched Home Alone 2. We usually watch Home Alone, but we watch Home Alone 2 this year. And then All I Want for Christmas Is You from Mariah Carey's. And then we watched a bunch of other ones, but I just decided to document the main new ones that we watched that year. This is story 15, and this one's a little flip out here. This idea I got from Krystal Iduñate. She does all these amazing flip outs, and so this flips out like this. And this is just documenting us Christmas caroling at the Armenian home. So here are the patrons, and here are our kids singing, and they did such a great job. Such a rewarding experience, and yeah, my sons enjoyed this experience. So that was really awesome. Story number 16. I don't know if you all know, but I do have a little card club going, and it's a group of us ladies that get together to do cards and all kinds of crafts. And so this is a picture of my club as of now, but it is growing. We have 2 other new members, and possibly recruiting even more. So this is documenting our Secret Santa and card swap for the month of December. So I pictured each of my girlfriends with their gifts that they received. And my friend, our hostess, she did these little cute tubs with goodies and gifts for us. And so yeah, that's just documenting about our day, and it's super fun, and I love it, and I love my girlfriends. Day 17 is documenting hot chocolate, and this I used for the hashtag a crafty cup of cheer for the Paper Talk podcast. And these are actually journaling cards from the Paper Talk Christmas by Nelly and Clem. So I decided to use that because this is Abuelita's hot chocolate, and I decided to have a pan dulce with it. And then right here, if I pull this, if I don't tear it out, because they tend to stick, is a picture of my husband. He was doing yard work, and his hot chocolate with his burritos and his pan dulce. So I had to put that in there. Can't leave my husband out. And I just added a little bit of sequins and some sprinklets in that. I had little gingerbreads and candy canes. Thought that was cute. Story 18 was my husband and I had a lunch date at Rodeo Cafe, and then my husband and I love antiquing, so we bought a couple of gifts, and I just love this. Just makes me happy. These little bubbles I used also from the December daily prep party downloads, and I decided to use that there. So story 19 is documenting all of our new additions, our Christmas ornaments, and I just placed a number and explained a little bit of where they came from, and who they're from, and what they mean. So I thought that was a good story to put in. This isn't a story, but I decided I wanted to document the new mugs that I added to my collection. I just added a little shaker pocket with stars and this little cup that says Cozy and Warm. I made these little envelopes with the little envelope punch board, the mini one. And here are just the different mugs that were added. And I do document in the back where I got them. So that's that one. And I added these little Velcros. And then these Santa ones. And this was gifted from my friend Blossom. I decided to put that there. And then this is from my pen pal Veronica from Veronica Creates. She gifted me this cute little mug that was very popular from Target, and she gifted me one. I was super happy, and so I do journal about it there. I had to put that in there. And those are the mugs that were new to my collection. I had to document that. Story 20 was story time with Eli. Now that is a tradition. Here's just a picture. Each time that we had a new book, we would place it on the little table there. And it's just something special that my youngest son and I have. These are the new books that we added to our collection. These 4 here. And it's such a special bonding time that I have with my son. I did it with all of my kids. And since he's my youngest one, I am very much sad about it, but you know, I'm embracing the moment. So I made this a pocket, just put in a notch, added my number and a little star, a little heart, and then just put in my journaling card. It's super easy, and I stitched that. Story 21 was, we have a tradition of going and looking at the Christmas lights, and here where we live, there's Candy Cane Lane. And so I just added a couple, this is a group picture. You can't really see it because it's dark. And then just added some sequins. And this is from Doodlebug Designs, the night before Christmas. Added some sequins in there and a couple of my favorites. And then on the back here, I just added some more to cover those, some decorative paper. And my husband and I went to, what's it called? Well, it's called the remate, but I mean, I guess it would be called a flea market. And my husband just likes to go and look for different things for him, for his tinkering in his garage. And so we just go and pick up some stuff. But it was freezing that day, and we had some champurrado, and so I had to document that, and it was really cold. It was like in the low 40s, so I had to document that. Story 22 is decorating sugar cookies at my friend Blossom's house, and she's a baker and she's so talented, and she makes all these beautiful cookies. And here's just where I journaled about that, and my kids, how they decorated theirs. I had to add these little gingerbreads, felt. These little felt stickers. These I got actually at the Dollar Tree, and these tags are from the Busy Sidewalks from crepe paper, and then I cut that out. On this one right here, I had a little scallop, and then these are just hidden pictures from that day because I didn't have enough space. These are all our cookies that we iced. And there's myself, and then kids, and Blossom's kids, and Blossom. And so I just put those in there, and then those go in there because I couldn't put any more. This thing would be super, super chunky. It is super chunky as it is, but so that's the way I was able to add more pictures. So that's story 22. Story 23 is I started a nutcracker collection. So these are my three that my husband purchased for me. And I absolutely love them. They're beautiful. And these are my son's. Eli already had his because he has an obsession with nutcrackers. And so he started with this one, and then slowly, like, he had new ones that was added to his collection from that year. And this is just a sweet nutcracker story. And that came with this nutcracker, and I wanted to add it on there. So that's story number 23. Story 24 is our gingerbread nativity set, and my kids worked on it by pieces because it did take a while to put together. I did end up sewing this little booklet. This is just an insert that I get from Target. They have like these little plastic, they're for bins, but I use it for scrapbooking. They're awesome, and for planners you can add cool things in there. But this, I just added a circle. My 24, I did sew this little booklet, add a little Velcro with little scallop edges, and it's just a little book of my kids putting it together. A little journaling piece there, my daughter doing the rooftop of the stable, and then here she is with it completed, and they did an amazing job. It came out so good. I think this has been probably the best gingerbread anything that we've done over the years, because it's just, sometimes it's just kind of hard with the icing, and sometimes it doesn't want to stick, and you have to leave it out to dry and get hardened. And so this year, last year was a success story. It looked beautiful. I thought my kids did such a great job. So then December, this is Christmas Eve. This is just a December card from the Make It Merry kit. This is a family picture of us with our doggies and around our tree. And I love this picture, and I had to put it in there. And then this is a picture of my father and my brother. These are our holiday favorites from that day. My house, and tradition in my house, I always make pozole. It's either pozole or tamales, and this year I did, well, it's usually pozole. The kids love it when I make pozole, and so we do with sparkling ciders. We try to make it fancy with the cups, and my daughter baked cookies. We had cookies and cheese and crackers, a charcuterie board, and then we played loteria. So that is my favorite for Christmas Eve. And tradition also in our house, the kids get to pick one gift on Christmas Eve, and they get to open it. And so that is a little sneak peek to their Christmas. Here's a picture of us playing loteria. Here's a picture of my daughter baking cookies. She made peanut butter. Those are her favorite. So that is Christmas Eve. This is wanted to make a divider of Christmas Day. So this is just the story of Christmas. Again, all of this is from Make It Merry. Just add a little ribbon and made it a tag. And so this is Christmas Day. So Santa Claus came. The kids had put out cookies and a carrot for Santa. My son wrote a note. And so this is just Christmas Day. The stockings were hung and stuffed, and this is my journaling block for Christmas Day. This is Christmas morning. My husband was still asleep. I told him, hey, it's Christmas morning. Kids are waiting to open up gifts. So I had to add that in there. And so here is before they open presents. I told them I want a picture of all of them in front of the tree. And so here is my wish. And then here is them with all of their trash from opening up all their gifts. And I love this picture because my husband's smiling and he seems happy, and that makes my heart happy. And then we proceed to Christmas breakfast. My kids love bacon and egg biscuit sandwiches, and so that was what I made. I ran out of tater tots, so I just did fries and then mixed berries, and then we had agua de Jamaica, and they were all content. So that was a great Christmas. Every year I always forget to document Wendy, and I actually got this idea from Krystal Iduñate. She has a tutorial on one of her I believe it's the 2020 playlist. If I can find it, I'll list it in the links below, in the description below. I wanted to document Wendy, so I have this little wooden veneer piece. It says Spotted Elf on the shelf, and I just put Wendy with one of my alpha stickers, and then Althea gifted me some little elf stamps, stamped out figures and punched out, and I figured this is perfect. It looks just like Wendy, except this is a boy, but you can't really tell. So I colored it in with some of my alcohol markers, and I just put it together and lifted the idea that Krystal had on her channel. So I did tabs with this. This is my Stampin' Up tab, and I proceeded to add my pictures days 1 through 6, and day 7 through 12, 13 through 18, and then 19 through 24. And then this is Christmas Day, and my boys know that on Christmas Day, Wendy leaves back to the North Pole, so they're able to play with her, and I had to take pictures of them playing with her. And that is a wrap, guys. I ended it with Wendy. I thought that was a perfect way to end the album. And that is it. I am done, guys. I can't believe it. It's been a while. I know I've been wanting to finish, but I'm so happy that I did, and I feel so accomplished. And for all of you that are still working on your albums, continue going. Don't stop, because at the end you are rewarded with an album full of wonderful treasured memories. So I hope that you've liked the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed so that you can see future videos. I do plan to have new videos for this year, new projects that I plan to do. And I hope that you'll join me this year for crafting. Thank you so much, guys, and I appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.